time. Third time. Let's see if YouTube's going to work and Facebook.
Can you figure this out?
I don't know.
30 times 550.
Ricky's not the best in the mathematicals. 30 times 5.50. $165. If he gives you 170, guess what you say to him? Oh, thanks. Let's give that 5 to the chickens. Or if he gives you 80. But don't take 60, because this is a delivery. We're just wanting to see if YouTube and Facebook are going to work.
That's him now.
There we go. Is it working? I don't know.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, yes.
Yeah, hey, I'm at Teston Road in 400 right now.
Oh, okay. I see you at the gas station. Yeah, Petro Canada.
Petro Canada, yeah. Major Mac, I'm going to get off. I'll see you there.
Yeah, get up, make a right, and then you pass the first line, and then you see the Petro Canada on the right side.
Okay, no problem. See you then. Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
There's something going on with this internet tonight, because it seems to be that nobody can come on. Now, unless they're all jammed onto the old one. I just want to see if this is going to work. At 3 minutes, nothing yet. Let's see if it works. As we wait for people to come on, let's see how many people will come on. Jesse, what's going on? It's fine at the moment. Okay, Jesse, that's good. Where are you watching from, Jesse? Reminder, if you guys talk, it makes it much easier for me, because I can only ramble so long. It's hard to just ramble sometimes. What's the temperature? 7 degrees.
She's going to drop.
Jesse is from Halifax. Jesse, you got your birds ready for Pioneer. How far is that from New Brunswick?
That's about 3 hours or 4 hours.
Oh.
Nice
Mary
to hear.
Cavender. Mary Cavender's with us. Mary, do you guys have your team of 6 ready? I have to do an American pickup. And yes, if you are from Halifax or anywhere in Canada or the United States, you can participate. This will be a super fun, challenging race this year. You're going to do 3 races in 1 week. Wow. If that doesn't scream fun, I don't know what does. It's working. Mary says it is working. Do you have your 6 ready? 2's not going to do this. You're going to need 6. 3's not going to do it. You're going to need 6. And the reason why you need 6 is because you need the bullets to do it. And if you want to put 2 teams, you can. But 6.
Plus, you're going to save money with 6.
6, you're going to save a bit of money. You're going to have a bit more of a team. We've already got youngsters already out flying. Again, this year they will ramble and range like the wind. I can guarantee you that. We're in lovely Woodbridge. You got to love Woodbridge.
Poor people.
Yeah.
Poor people.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the rich area. These are the real rich ones.
Really think so?
Well, yeah. A rich person doesn't think he's rich, does he?
No.
These are the rich people.
Yeah.
Anyways. It is working on YouTube and it is working on Facebook, so that's good. I'm glad it is. We've got some more loft videos coming up. I think this year is going to be good OLR season. Yeah, it will be.
I think so. It's already going very well.
Yeah, it's already good. We've done something. We went back a little bit and we decided we're not going with settling for days and weeks and months and let everyone out. No, they come in, they get settled for a few days, out they go. That's it. There's no pressure. The birds right now, the birds that are here right now, they have been out after 3 days of being here. They've been out. We had birds already broke that were on their 3rd flight. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that with all the birds. Oh, don't tell them too much, yeah. If you guys want large aviaries, just let me know. Yeah, they'll hang you. If people ask, what do I prefer? It was nice. When I was with Luca, we were handling pigeons. It was interesting to get someone's opinion that is a very top flyer in Italy on how he selects. And he was looking for athletic pigeons in the hands. He was looking for pigeons that were off pigeons that did work for him. And that means, it doesn't mean there weren't imports in there. There were imports crossed with super race birds. John Robinson, how are you doing, John? Where are you watching from? Guys, don't be shy. Mary, you haven't commented.
He's here somewhere.
Oh, he'll be here. He's in the red truck. He's got to be in the red truck.
Might have to call him.
You should have an amber light that goes for delivering eggs.
I know what you're saying. Like that actually shoots eggs up.
Like normally people are selling drugs at gas stations in the parking lots. You're doing egg sales. Diamond Cars, nice to see you again. Nice to see you too. And if you guys are from anywhere other than United States or Canada, or you're in Canada and the United States and you want to participate and you do not have a team of birds and you just want to participate, let me know.
Hello?
Hey Sam, I'm here in the Petro-Canada. I'm on the west side.
You're a white Dodge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming to you. I'm coming.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
What I like to say is
That's Carl.
Hold on, let's show him Carl. Guys, you guys want to see Carl? Carl is the rooster. This guy, he gets all the hens. There's action-packed Carl. Good for Carl. Our first delivery of the night. We've got 3 fun deliveries to go. What's the fuel price?
Fuel price here is.
Oh, we're right behind, right by the post, so you can't see.
Probably like $1.70 or something. A liter.
Where is your guy?
He sees me, but he's not here. He said, "Oh, you're in that
white truck."
Yeah.
He's got to be in that red truck. Oh, I know.
Like, be ready, man.
Oh, here he is, right here. Unreal.
He sees me.
Oh, he's probably in there getting a hamburger.
He's gonna sit down and eat supper before he comes.
Or here he's gonna be pumping gas, or who knows. But this is the joys of delivering eggs.
He sees me.
Do you feel a lot like the Easter Bunny?
I mean, you're in the white pickup truck. Yeah. He sees it.
I'm going to tell you, it's this guy right here.
Oh, in this car?
Yeah. Is that him? He doesn't look like an egg buyer. He does. Yeah, this is him.
Yeah, he is. He's an egg buyer.
He's an egg buyer. I didn't think he was an egg buyer, but he is.
Hey, Sam, where's your car?
Right there, the corner.
So I can go over there?
Yes, please.
Okay, on that side, then I can go out this way.
Yeah, you can get out.
Okay, good.
Which way you going?
South on 400.
So yeah, you go this way. The light, make a left to the 400.
Okay, I'll follow you over there. Okay, good.
I like to know how many questions you can ask these people. I think you ask some of the dumbest questions.
I don't know what he was doing.
He's seen you. Why wouldn't he just drive over? What did he say? He's about a white car? This is a great spot. Oh, he's in the black truck. There you go. So you know what you do?
Is that his truck?
Yeah, pull right beside the doors. Yeah. Just pull right beside him.
A nice pickup truck, eh?
Beautiful pickup truck.
Sam, is that your truck? He's got a tow truck.
You guys are so quiet. Obviously, Ricky leaves all the doors open to get her nice and cool in here. You guys make sure that vaccinate your birds. I definitely recommend a good vaccination. But getting back to Luca, when he selects the pigeons, I like how he thinks. Doesn't look at the pedigrees, doesn't look who they're out of. And you know, as he said, I don't have shit ones. They're all out of good pigeons. So, you know, I talked to a guy the other day and I said, well, pick your ugliest ones. Well, why would I want to do that? Or pick your worst ones. Why would you want to do that? I knew all of his pigeons. Basically what I'm saying is pick the athletic ones. You can't tell what's good or bad. But athletic you can. Athletic you can feel. My neck is a little itchy. Anyways, this is a bit quiet here tonight. You guys are sound asleep. A&W drive-through. Ricky gives them driving with eggs tips too. Ask him to do something quick. Ricky can't. Ricky can't do that quick. Ricky's got to tell them how to drive and how to stack the eggs. That's what Ricky does. I am doing some co-breeding, so I will participate. Yes, I will be participating, so that'll be fun. I look forward to trying my best and seeing how we do. How much is it?
165. So you have to go in there and get changed.
How much is there?
150.
You gotta tell these people.
You should have figured that out.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? Have the change, the money, cash, right on, ready. Now he's gonna wait in the line there, bro.
Are Ricky's hens free range or? No, everything's free ranged. Everything's free ranged. I don't understand this. When you tell these people you're delivering, boom, give them the amount. Let's get it ready.
You should have that, right? You should figure that out.
You tell a guy to go over there. He walked over there. You can tell, not focused, eh?
He's not focused. He lives in Woodbridge.
Don't tell him how to put the eggs. Let him break the eggs. Babysitting people is unbelievable. I've never seen people like this.
Oh, here he comes.
He's running. That's good. He's running. Sorry, guys. I can get very frustrating. Oh. But they are all free range, yes. Ricky's got now 35 silkies. He bought silkies, too. I'm going to sell some silky youngsters, or chicks, as they call them. And then he wants to get going, then he keeps talking. I don't understand this. Oh, anyways, none of my business. I'm helping the deliveries. I'm seeing where he's got to deliver, because I'll be ended up doing this. Where are you setting that Lily? Oh, he's got her. We're going to bring her on the show this week. She's out with the one loft birds. I'll have to bring her in. You still got Lily, Ricky? Yeah, we still got Lily. Mary Cavender wants to see Lily. James, I'm moving to a house with more space, hoping to set up my first loft. Well, if you want to participate, you can. You can still participate and be part of the action, Jesse. Again, 6 birds at $1,500. It gives you 2 activated birds. And whatever makes it past 100 miles, you just pay the activation fee, which is, what is it, $250? $250 a bird, I believe. I should know, but I believe. And that's it. It gives you something to watch and root for. And at the end of the season, I'll make sure you get those birds to you. And that's a good way to start. Again, I will refer who I think you should get birds from, but you can do what you want. I know where I would go or who I would ask. I asked one guy for birds for Steven. He said, well, if I want a part, no. He wants to fly his own birds. So I don't know how he worded it. I would put them in, right? But I want to fly. Jesus Christ.
I guess he knows exactly how many birds he's raising, and he has no extras. So that's he's like super God. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like, I hate to say it, it's like super God. How can you predict that? I always like to go 20 or 30 over what I really predict. So in other words, if I want 20 birds, I'll raise 35 or 40. And then what I do is if I have 40, I will select the ones I want to race. But to say, well, I'm going to only hatch 20 birds or 30 birds to fly in my combine, it don't work that way. It's bad luck, my friend. Bad luck.
And here's another thing, Jesse. If you're going to get into pigeons, think about what you're wanting to do with them. I recommend starting off the right way, getting birds that can fly against, or the family's flown against thousands of pigeons, instead of going on these little auction sites where birds are double grandchildren and quadruple grandchildren of pigeons from local areas. I don't think you're gonna get the results that you're looking for. But again, it all depends on your price point. You can fly successfully with anywhere from 20 to 40 young pigeons. So you don't need a lot of birds. You need good quality birds. If I can help you out there a little bit, that might help you. A lot of people, they start off by getting free birds from everyone. Then you go down that rabbit hole, because the birds they're going to give you, I will pre-tell you this, they will be shit. They will never give you anything. You're not getting something. You're getting what they don't want. They don't want it because why? Why? It hasn't done nothing. They haven't seen any sparkle or from that. That's why you're getting them. So if 3 guys give you birds, you're getting all the rubbish. Brian, how's it going from Wisconsin? Brian, you got your team ready for Pioneer. We wanted 50, but let's see if we can get 20 teams. I think we can. I think that's a reasonable number.
We're taking birds now right till the middle of what? July? Right. Taking birds right up till the middle of July. So you got birds coming in, raising middle of July. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not going to race till October anyways.
Yeah, that's right. Middle of July, no problem. And they'll break so easy because we already have a whole lot of birds that are already broke. So it's very good. People are just storming in now. Like last weekend was very good. This weekend, we had a little bit of a spark show, we call it.
Is it a spark show?
A spark show.
What is a spark show?
Like putting a little bit of fire on the gasoline.
Oh, you're talking about the family show?
Yeah, that was
I thought you were talking about the shooting competition.
People are really coming in, and we've extended the time, the middle of July, and taking young birds from 16 days old right up to 42 days.
We don't really care how old they are.
Or how young they are.
Young or old, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you think. So, we came on, wanted to see how this was working. It is working on YouTube and Facebook, so that's good. I will be showing the birds one of these days. Wait till maybe another 2 weeks or 3 weeks. No rush. There's no pressure. So
I want to get them all settled and make sure that a lot of people have their birds in, because people want to see the birds.
Yeah.
You don't want to show them too early, right?
Nope. Can you imagine that cinema there?
Yeah.
I think it's almost 35 years old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. Seems like yesterday they put that thing up.
I know. I might have to send. Of course, you gotta send. You gotta send, because why? Because it's a super fun race. You're never left in the dark. You get to see everything. And you know what? That is what I call absolutely priceless. You can't put a price on that. We're not going to bore you with message boards. We're not going to, no. We're going to show you pigeon racing. But what does that mean? It means the high and the low. Sometimes there's more highs. Sometimes there's a few more lows. But at the end of the season, there will be pigeons that will complete. And those pigeons, those are the ones that you're all looking for. But to get to those ones, we have to work the birds so you see what we're doing, we bring you along. And I've already have to say to a lot of these one-loft races, especially in the United States, Florida Pigeon Derby, there's a few of them. They're starting to follow what we've implemented. They've followed us. And you know what? They're doing a great job. And if all the races were to show you start to finish coverage, show you everything, this one-loft sport, I would be interested in flying a lot more of them. But it's taken one-loft racing about 20 years to get to this big. I think in another 20 years, it will be 100%. People will be having to put that work in to get the birds. And again, I was speaking to a gentleman. He talked about you can't figure out what happened at the Gator Classic in, I think it was in Florida. And we talked about the race. I'm not knocking the race. I think the guy did the race legitimately. And what makes me say it's a legitimate race is by the result. First race was 1,800 speeds. Second race was 17. Third race was 16. Fourth race, I think, was 18 again. And on his final 350, his final 350 miles, birds hit 1,100 was the first bird clocked, and then the birds fell to 1,000 and then 900. Once pigeons hit under 1,300 in one-loft races, I'm noticing there's a lot of this. That means, I hate to say this, quality of pigeons drops. You don't judge pigeons on their quality in a tailwind. You can only judge quality in headwinds. That's where you see the pigeons that you really want to breed from. Pigeons that will work. And flying 15, 16, 17, you can win 5 races like that. That's still a very good pigeon. But you don't really know if it can climb the hill when it has to.
That's not the pigeon I would be buying.
That's not the pigeon I'd be buying. And I'm not knocking these people that have those pigeons. Congratulations. You have them. That's great. I'm not interested in them.
No.
They're you know what they are? They're a beautiful tailwind, sunshine, and rainbow day. Put the wind into the face, and you know what you're going to see. That pigeon, normally you won't see it. That's what I also say. Pigeons that are leading in average speed in races. If you lead from start right to the final race, you're the leader. Normally on the final race, you will bomb. Yeah. Because for some reason,
get that headwind.
Yeah, it's the 4th race or the 5th race, it does you in. But anyways, that's what makes this sport so interesting. But I looked at that Florida Gator, I think it's the Florida Gator race, and I said, well, he took them. Next year, I will be able to send birds out of my imports. Now, David, you got to think, take your imports and pair them to your best racers. That's a great thing because you're adding import to pigeons that flew great. Would love to see a full transparent OLR with 24/7 live feeding. Well, we do that. You know, I've done that. You know, if you start putting cameras in the loft when you're not in the loft, it's just a lot of expense in camera and the feed is not good. But if you want my honest opinion, all the feeding should be done. I look at most of the races, the feed in the troughs, because you got the graded floors. The feed goes into the trough, and you know, you're sort of looking at that. I like to see somebody feeding the birds, but I understand when you have the graded floors and everything goes through, you got to use the trays. I think loft flying should be shown. I think training should be shown. And everything, we've done it all. We've done basketing and training. We've shown you I think last year I showed you 35 tosses or 40 tosses. I let the birds out and we would drive back. We would all drive back together and watch them come. Watch them come good, watch them come bad. That's called transparency. But for me to put a camera in a loft and have it sit there playing with no sound, you're not going to be able to see the birds properly because you can't get those kind of... You can get the cameras in, but it's just not going to work out. So I don't know if there's ever going to be that. And I don't think there has to be. I think there should be, though, if you're doing something.
You've got to ask yourself, at your own loft, do you sit there for 14 hours a day?
No.
And if you do, you should be a really good flyer.
Right, but again, if you have a loft, and we could say a loft the size of Florida Pigeon Derby, the Hoosier, Africa Pro, you have these big lofts, you're not going to be able to see your bird in it anyways. Because you're going to have so many cameras that how are you going to be able to focus in on a bird? It's not going to be able to be done. But again, that's a good idea. You know, and I do think too that lofts can put cameras and videos out, or Facebook show when they're bathing them.
That's a very good idea. Can you ask this person, does the other one lofts, do they do that?
JD Teal, if you've watched our videos, you see full transparency. The Mercedes Classic, Steve, he's a good guy. But I want to see people, and I want to be honest, I want you to show me the fucking train wrecks. And I want you to stand there and take the shit right to your face. That's what I call transparency. And I know 99% still aren't there yet. Because I'll tell you, that's thick skin. Hey, we took birds last year to 2 miles. Lost 200 birds at the cornfield. No excuse. Stood there and took it. That's transparency. But you have those years. Shit, I remember 2 years ago, what did we have? We had about 200 birds. This was going into race 6. They were doing great.
Was that from Latchford?
Latchford. Yeah. And we hit that overcast sky, and we had beautiful tailwinds. The only race of the year.
I still remember that. I can't figure that out. But they went up in the overcast sky. They went way high up, like Templars. Yeah. And something happened there. I don't know what happened.
No, they went up and up and up and up. Yeah. And those birds never did that. We said it on the show. You can go back. I can get you the date on the release in the morning. We did the live show at release. And that's another thing that we do. Every release, we do a live show. We do normally about a half hour before the birds are released, and you actually watch the birds come out.
And
again,
we actually have the national anthem.
We do the national anthem.
Who's singing there?
We got George McGaffin singing, Sherry Tracy. Because again, that's called transparency. I want you to see where the train wreck happens. The problem, most people never train and race except not lose pigeons, so they blame handlers for the poor quality. You know what, JD? Last year was the first year I tried something that I never tried. I had a good feeling on it. Last year, I lost 400 birds.
Because you got a good report.
I got a good report from somebody I believed, and I believed them, and I believe they do it. He does it. Last year, I lost 400 birds basically off the roof. I lost them. Wasn't the quality of the pigeons? No. It was my mishandling. And I said it last year, and I say it again now. But that's how you learn.
You know, Ryan, you should never admit that.
You know what? I don't care, because you know what?
Nobody else admits that, right?
The best thing is, there's a 5-star Michelin chef. His name was Marco Pierre White. Okay? think about this. He's a 5-star Michelin. It took him close to 15 years to win 3 Michelin stars. 3 Michelin stars with 5 red forks and 5 black forks and knives.
Right.
And he won it. And he did this. He said to himself, I can continue to stand behind my stove every day and work like a dog for 18 hours a day to keep the stars, right? To keep the Michelin judges saying that this is a 3-star Michelin, right? He said he could lie and hire someone and put him in the kitchen and charge the people big money and hope that he can maintain the stars. And then he said it came to him in his head, the people that came to my restaurant to judge me, right? They have never opened, run, and produced their own 3-star Michelin.
Yeah.
So basically, who's judging? I don't ever worry about someone judging my handling. Nothing. I'm okay with a mistake.
Right.
I can fly a pigeon. And this year, we're going to do it. We're going to go and we're going to fly the Ron Steinbrenner style of pigeon race. I flew Ron's race before Ron passed away, and then that race canceled. 3 races in 1 week.
Ron had done that for how many years, Ryan?
25 or 30 years. And I was in the race. It was a very challenging race. But again, as his daughter said to me one night, we were having drinks. Sometimes it's okay. When it's 100 miles, just take them to 50. Right? And that's where the birds failed. I like to try and do this race where the birds are properly trained out, and then give them the Triple Crown experience. I think you're going to get a better result. But I think however Ron did it, Ron did fine. People were happy. They came for 30 years. I was there. And people said, well, the birds didn't go to 100 miles. There's no way. You know what? We were all in it together. But, I will say, I was in Milan a week ago at Milan Best Pigeon One Loft race. And the guy, Luca, the manager, he says, we trained them 9 times. That's it. 9 training tosses. You know what I like? He didn't give me the bullshit. Oh, we train them hard. Oh, we train them like this. Nope. They go 9 times. The activation is 70 kilometers. How much is 70 kilometers in miles?
That's like 42 miles.
42 miles, and they do the activation.
42 and change, actually.
42 and change. That's nothing, right? But it's honest, okay? It's honest. And
it's actually like 44 miles.
And this is how I know he's a good pigeon.
This guy's going to meet us
here.
Yeah,
Franco's going to meet us here.
Transport driver behind me should have the brakes.
What did Alfie say? If I listened to everyone who judged me, I would never have won what we've won. Well, that's right. That's why, I got people say to me, well, they say these silly little things. And I shake my head. And I say, what are you talking about? Someone asked me, how do their birds feel? And we said this the other night. I'm at the point where I don't want to be honest, because honesty is really hard. A lot of people, they want, how does your kid look? Oh, your kid looks great. No, maybe I don't think your kid looks great. Or I don't like the look of your dog. So it gets tricky. But I will say, in Milan, the way the guy plays it, the way he says it, very straightforward. And another thing, he said to me, in 4 years, the top 5 pigeons in our race, they feel like steel. He says, I would buy them all. The quality, the pigeons that can do it. And I've handled pigeons that have won other guys' races, different races, and I can tell the pigeons, ace pigeons, they never went to where they were. You could feel it in them. I mean, take a look. You take a look. In 2011, we won the Holiday Cup. We had the best pigeon in that series. Ace pigeon, winner of the 100, winner of the 300, winner of all the pools. When you handled that pigeon, from the day we had her to the day she died, we didn't. She was a pigeon I would show any breeder in Europe. She had that quality. Super muscles, super. Everything was super. And isn't that exactly as Lucas said, the ace pigeons? Anyways, I thought I would come on and say hello as we deliver eggs. We're going to see now Franco Basiglia. Franco is he's going to be putting birds in Pioneer again. He's done very well at our races. He's always there at the end, but he hasn't.
Great quality birds.
He hasn't done it. He hasn't finished at the end. Like he's made it right. He's been at the top, and it's the last race that kills him. But what's great about this year? It's only 3 races, so he could be one to watch for. Alfred, you got to get Frank involved. Frank's got 42 birds. Get him in there. Let's go. Alfred, see if you can talk him in. I'll come over and select them. We'll do a show. Anyways, it's getting dark. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm glad this all worked. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. I'm Ryan Feathers, Elite Pigeon Auctions and Pioneer One Laugh Race. You Americans, get in touch with me, 416-990-0187. Get in touch with me and away we go. We will help bring your birds in. JD, you wanted a real race? You got the old Barkers, right? Well, let's see. Bring them here. Get your guys there from Texas. Get 30 or 40 or 60 or 80. 1,500 Canadian a team. It's not a big prize, but not a big price. I mean, price. And you'll have fun.
Franco, I got busy.
I'm still looking for someone. You're still looking? I'm still looking for someone? Who are you looking for? Let me know who you are looking for. Like, share, and subscribe. JD, come on. Don't panic, my friend. I want to fly your pigeons because you got good pigeons. I know your thought. And I'm also happy you got in touch with Sabrina Bergman, Stephen Michaels, to grab those birds. So, hey, Franco, you got your birds ready or what?
May 15th.
You're coming May 15th?
May 15th.
What day is that?
I don't know. Could be.
Okay.
Hey, you know I fly only like.
Franco, I don't need your shit.
One bird team.
You can't send one bird.
Oh yeah, I did it 2 years ago.
You did. This year will be.
And I did a Dutch Touch, and I did Niagara.
But you've never won it at ours.
No.
You know why?
Close.
You know what I said earlier. You do actually. You do.
It's there.
You do great right to the end, and then she falls off.
You're right.
But this year there's only 3 races, so you got a better shot at this one.
There's
Less
birds out there. There's good birds.
You know what? Less races.
But
but you know what? This year you'll do nothing at the start, nothing, and then at the end you need to reverse it. Oh, I need to find. Still looking for someone to participate. Call Ian. Get in touch with Ian. I can go down and select them for you. We'll have fun with that. I know it's an unbelievable thing, isn't it? Come on, guys. Combe Van Zoren wants to fly with somebody. Who wants to be a part of that? 20? 10. What? Daniel Herman, hey, from Texas, you got to get a team in. Hey, Franco, well, I got 15 bucks.
I got to make change on a 20. No, make it next time, the next visit.
Next visit. $900 credit. Hey, see you, Franco. Daniel Herman, ho. He wrote co instead of ho. It doesn't matter. You guys always do a great job. I don't know how anybody could do better. You know what? I think there's a lot of good races out there. I do. Maybe not a lot, but the more you see, and I like going to the races and being able to see and meet and get into the lofts. I was blown away with the Milan Pigeon, Best Pigeon one loft race. I found the quality of the pigeons, the health he had them in, it was second to none. I do like this yearling idea. I think it's better, and I do notice some of the bigger races, your Florida Pigeon Derby, your Chavez or Cuevas, Black Gold, even the Big Andy race there in America. They have the birds a little bit longer time. Birds get older. I think it's better. Here in Canada, you're you're stuck for it. You know, maybe we should do a yearling race. I'd love to do a yearling race. The only reason I'd like to do a yearling race in Canada would be because you could fly 12 races. You know, I do think the races that are yearlings, I think they could go more races. You know, they could do, a 100, a 150, even a 175, a 200, a 250, a 275, a 3. But you could mix it all up. You don't have to do one, you can go, 100, 150, 125. Look at this, guys. Alfred's calling you out. Alfred, Colm Van Zoren, Art and Alfred, he's giving you guys the green light. Do you have the pigeons to represent him and his father along with yourselves? If you have that, get in touch with him. Guys, he is going to win again. And one thing I like about Alfred, he is one of the guys that will say, I am going to win an Olympiad again. Most guys are very shy to say this, but this is what I like about Alfred. Alfred is honest. He says, I'm going to win. And it's the same thing. I say, if I live beside Alfred, I'm going to whip his ass. He'll say the same thing about me. Very confident. Very big results. Big results.
I think we're too loud for right. Okay, 4 dozen is $22. Right? Yeah. Right.
They're talking about eggs. If I give you 2. Franco's bringing 16 pigeons. No. Bringing 3 teams. 3 teams is 6. Oh, these guys are having fun on egg delivery. Anyways, guys, we're going to do an American pickup. I'm going to put this all together. I have to go to the U.S. this week to do photos. I got about 100 photos to do in Tennessee. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go from there. Again, 416-990-0187. Daniel Herman, if you want to get a team in, just send me a message. If anyone wants to partner up with Alfred, reminder, if anyone wants, I will be personally come and watch the final with you. Ooh, Alfie, are you coming? You're going to come and watch the finals. Oh, boy. That'll be fun. Okay. You guys are going to get to meet Alfred then. He's going to come to the finals. All right. I got to get going. My phone's out of juice. We've delivered all the eggs. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for flying with me. And stay out of trouble. And Franco, he's putting in 2 teams this year. He's going with 12 pigeons. Normally he does it with 1 team. He's going to do it now with 2 teams. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now, guys. Bye. Adios. Bye.